favoring Ruler for the moment.
Yeah, I think both junglers just showing up, trying to...
Ooh, immediate cleanse, making use of that one.
Fourth shot!
Keria turns back, but it is going to be the deadly flourish avoided. And Gumayusi Keria going to look for a little bit of a back angle.
That would have been big if that hits.
Ooh, never mind.
The pre-6 dive?
Yep, holding onto it here as Gumayusi. Nimbus Strike going to come on through, and it's actually Duro that takes the kill. Journey to safety as Tibbers gets a little bit angry, but so does the Orb. And now Chovy's looking to chase down, taking the flash forward. And there is the flash in to follow. Ona locks down the kill onto Chovy, and it may have just all been a bait.
Beautiful bait there. Oh, Canyon!
Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. It's going to be answered, and Faker did indeed go down. Yeah, we're going to check it out one more time. Yes, and indeed, Keria is here to make his way over. There's also an equalizer. So it's Doran. That's who the other person was.
Oh, it's Doran. There you go. But nicely done by Keria.
One more objective. They will be able to upgrade some shoes. The equalizer goes down, but the exhaust is there from Keen, who's snipping around the rift. Does have his needles out as well, but Faker's making his way down, and Keen has now just realized that he's likely dead. Wants to be able to trade this one for the kill against Doran. Let's see whether he can actually get there, as never mind. Faker just comes on over, stuns him up, and Keen will just walk underneath the turret. Yeah.
Makes sense given the comp. Might still be dead though.
He is, his flash isn't up. As Tempered Fate is going to buy him a little bit of time. But otherwise not too much. It does take him a little while longer. Pop Blossom is going to be invested. Ruler comes on down though. And Tibbers is angry.
For that kill.
Yeah, Pop Blossom I guess as well. But Shockwave's going to come down towards his bottom side. As Chovy I think is a little angry. They get the Cyclone as well. That is going to guarantee that the Annie goes down. As Duro, you got to stop this, man. Always T1. They're always so good at getting me McLeod souls. Some needlework down here towards the bottom side. And Faker has just decided that he wants to get out. And he will do so, but looking a little worse for wear as him and Tibbers head towards the top side.
That owner is like, can I take that? Right, guys?
All right, well, Duro and Canyon are in here. They're going to get the Cyclone out as Ona will get the ult in. Doran is following as Gwen's in the mix, and they're looking for the Rumble as well. Magical Journey going to be taken. Ona will get taken down, but it's a double Pop Blossom. Keen is going to go down, and Canyon nowhere to run. Duro, the same situation. It's going to have to really find some magic here.
Run, Bird, run!
Yeah, that is going to be the old flame spitter, and that is going to continue as here towards the bottom side of the map.
What if we try to kill Doran again?
Well, he's just going to ult the wave. The cannon is going to come through with another melee, and we're going to see whether we can kill him underneath this turret. Another Cyclone does come in. Decoy going to help take him out there as the Tempered Fate will deactivate the turret. Just a Rumble for this outer turret is going to feel pretty good as now Keen dashing after Faker here. The flash does come out, and now Faker's definitely dead. That flash was never saving him ever.
Barely made it.
All right, here's another little catch. As we can see, Keen was in the mist for a while, but the equalizer is going to come down. That's another kill going over to Gumayusi. Did take a fair bit of damage, but not quite enough. As now Doran in a little bit of trouble, but maybe Ruler is as well, but finally does get that last shot into the Rumble to just 1v1 here towards the bottom side, and Gumayusi will come back towards the mid lane because Ruler is continuing to shove that one out. Are we going to go for it as Chovy is backing?
Did they not
Who is baiting? Who is? There it is! Canyon comes on over and that is 2 dead. Chovy just knew. I guess Gen G had all the information. And T1 caught napping as we've got a little bit of a dive here as the equalizer. That is not a dive that you could take. Beautifully played here by Doran, but on the top side, it's a mess. As Gen G looking for their second objective of the game.
Oh, that's a late contest, Atlas.
Oh, they're looking for the angle here as Doran does have his equalizer back off cooldown. This will be difficult for them to lock down as the equalizer does come in. And it will be secured here by Gen G. Good smite from Canyon, although there was no real contest as far as that front is concerned because the Vi was nowhere in the area. Can be slippery, although it has worked in the past. As now Duro could be in trouble, but he's also not the target they're looking for. The equalizer is weird, to say the least. And T1 now without that big tool. The needlework's coming out there. The Pop Blossom is going to connect. Underneath Shockwave under 4 people!
Oh no!
5! My god, the Cyclone and they all explode! It is over! As Gen G, they'll take a celebratory dragon and oh god, T1, that is not where you want it to be! Yeah, not too bad.
It's Korean summer, you know, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's it's not great. Faker's dead, and Tibbers Goldwood.
Not being allowed to really play the games.
There's a flash in. That's going to be another Cosmic Binding. Doran taking some time being CC'd and will get caught by the very edge of that Tempered Fate. I've seen other ones of those miss. as Keen is going to snip him up. It is now going to be Keen versus the bottom lane, but the Pop Blossom going to do nothing against the stasis that he brings out, and that is precisely what they're going to need.
Well, they can definitely bully them off here. Like, Chovy needs to walk all the way over. They need to hurry up, though.
You say definitely. Keen is on a flank angle as Carrier could be in a little bit of trouble here as Duro going to be cleansing himself. The Deadly Flourish comes down there. There's the curtain call as Canyon gets out of the pit. This Baron is so extraordinarily low. It's down to 1,100, and it's going to be secured by Gumayushi. He's in the back of the pit and he just gets sliced up like a ham. And it's going to be Ruler that takes that kill. Now Carrier wanting to keep at least another one of these Barons alive as Canyon comes... Boop.
Gotten a little bit more done.
He went gold, then Doran went gold, and then Doran went dead.
For Gen.G, and we gotta keep our eye on the...
Yeah, where's the... They are not looking to slow down at any point in time. They could take a vacation if they felt like it, and they would still be there for the World Championship as they have made playoffs of the LCK already. As Chovy is going to throw out his ultimate, but only onto Ona, and then just runs away, has Phase Rush, and is going to get Pop Blossom. They're going to see whether they can take him down, but he goes golden. The Tempered Fate to make people even more golden, as finally is going to get taken out, but unfortunately the trade, I think, is going to be a little too great. That being said, killing Chovy probably feels great, and that's the best they're going to get, because their Nexus is about to explode.
Hey, they got 6 stacks off of the Magi's as well.
Oh, that is a really good point. Faker does manage to almost take down Canyon here. That was very close. As Carrier is likely going to get booped. That is a decent little Captain Jack there from Ruler, but unable to quite kill him. And so Carrier will be able to watch on as his Nexus goes down. But T1 will drop this one, Gen.G. Just having a good time.
Does have his ult.
Yeah, I don't think you're killing Keen here. Like, the amount of times we saw Keen, okay, he's gone all out though, as now the Destiny coming towards the top side, and yeah, the Sejuani was here. It's glorious. Well, Destiny is not exactly kind to Doran here towards the top side of the map, as Keen's going all out, Chovy's going all in, and Doran is real dead. That is a kill going over to the Twisted Fate, and feeling happy about it as Doran...
Not again.
He just got back. He doesn't want the dying spree. Not a dying spree, as that's a bit of a drive-by. It doesn't quite work here for Canyon, as Chovy does find a blue card. Not sure about that one, as Doran's going to be able to take down the Skana, and it's a disaster here for Gen.G as T1 even out the kills and well and truly strike back.
Bullying Keen off the turret is Chovy.
Yeah, this is a big deal if they can lock down this kill, and they got 3 people here. He wants to deal with the minions that are in position as he flashes away from his turret, and that is going to mean that he's dead.
I think T1 is still going to look for the contest, and look, Faker making his way over.
Yeah, let's see whether the Pigeon can find the angle as the Glacial Prison doesn't quite get there, as now Chovy gets the gold card onto Faker. And now for the rest of the fight, Canyon going down extraordinarily low. There's the jungler out of it. Emperor's Divide, not really finding it, but it pushes them out of the pit as Keen. He's gone all out, but he is, in fact, all out. Double knock up there from Carrier as well. Looking fantastic. Ruler frontlining, doesn't want to, as he flashes to get out of the way, and that is Faker on the board with a kill on Duro that he was looking for before, and Chovy not going to get hit by that grand entrance, but I still think he's in a bit of trouble here as Ruler wanting to try and catch them off guard as another gold card is locked in. Wildcard's actually hitting all of them there as somehow it's Faker that managed to just take down Ruler. Chovy will survive and T1 limp away. Really awkward position here as Canyon walks over the ward. They get the information here with the Destiny as there is the Glacial Fissure, and the Emperor's Divide by Faker is glorious as they lock down Chovy. They'll also take the Skana as well as Gumayushi in a little bit of trouble here as Keen manages to get one back, but it's only on to Doran. And T1 are now chasing down the remaining stragglers of Gen.G, and they do it so well with this composition. There's the culling. It doesn't really do too much of anything at all as the Permafrost not going to connect onto Duro there, but he has to flash to get out of the way. Going down, and Gen.G no real right to head over there. The vision is paramount, and they have none of it. And so Gen.G just going to settle with an outer turret in mid.
Oh, Doran.
Yeah, there is the teleport in as Doran diving on top of Keen here as Chovy holding onto this gold card for such a long time. Carrier comes on over, and there is the all out. It is going to be the secure on the dragon with that unsealed spellbook from Duro as Canyon's just going to drive his way out as best he can. Down goes Doran as Gen.G, they slow down Carrier as well, and I don't think he's long for this world as the Ardent Blaze will be able to tag him, so he's not going to be executing himself just yet. And so Gen.G able to deny the soul and will also find themselves, could you call it a fight? I guess you could call it a fight. As
just Nash.
They just start up the Baron. If you notice, Chovy finding an angle. Or did T1 find a Chovy? Chovy kind of knew that this was what was happening. He doesn't have an arm guard, so he's just dead. And now the quickness goes all over the rest of Gen.G. Can they find it? No, they cannot. The Emperor's Divide throws them into the mix. And now, Ona trying to dash his way out. Ruler is doing a decent job, but Gumayusi just getting on in there. My God, he slaughters them. It's a triple kill for the Xayah, and T1 say, well, I guess we'll take a Baron. Yeah, it wasn't super hard.
Not this one, Atlas.
Not this time around, as we move into our first ever round 3. So we get a zoom in on the gold card being collected by the bird that was flapping away.
Canyon, otherwise we go into game 3.
Oh, there's the Destiny to come in there as they found Canyon on the flank. He only gets Ona with the ulti, as now Gumayusi is in a little bit of trouble, but he's got the Featherstorm. He's buying so much time, and the Emperor's Divide to get him out of there as well. Ruler is the one that's down so low as they trade 80 carries, as now Keen dives in, but he cannot pick anyone up, and it's Doran finding his revenge. He'll also get cleansed. Everything is fine, and now Chovy and Duro versus the world, as the teleport to get Chovy out of there will be interrupted by Ona, as Doran says, yeah, we are going to a game 3, and I'm going to take us there by destroying these Nexus turrets. And he's getting some revenge after being bullied earlier on. These health bars aren't going down as fast as they really wanted to, as Chovy flashes out of the grand entrance. And we're just going to zoom in here on Doran, booping down this Nexus with his hammer. Gets the gun out there as well, just to show that it can transform. That was real cute. Throws another death sentence a little bit wayward. It just does the rage ignite. But Ona is there. This is setting up for a bit of a dive, as they will
Faker's
get...
there.
Yeah, Faker in amongst it. Teleport is going to come down from Keen, but I believe that one was interrupted. Another one. As never mind, not actually going to come on through there, and they do manage to get that first kill. Faker locking down first blood, as Ona is able to flash away as well. He's already a juke, okay? As all right, Carrier with the flash play. Ona looking to go on in as well, but the Arcane Storm wants to take down the tick. One more tick will do it, but it's not going to connect. As now the cask will deliver Canyon to his death potential. He did have the subjugate there, and oh my God, Ona survives the headbutt to get Gumayusi out of here, but he is an absolute demolition machine. And Gen.G, they might be staring down the barrel of their first loss of the season.
Keen trying to look for a counter pick. The hook hits him.
He does manage to at least get Carry. He's flashing in, looking for even more. The turret's helping him out at the same time. But Ona is also going to be able to get a cute little charge, and that will help take down the Croc. This guy's in. It is built different, ladies and gentlemen.
And I think this Drake Gen.G are going to contest. I don't know if they really can.
There's the Hex Flash hook onto Duro. Not too much more to happen after that, but there's a glorious cask onto Chovy. Does get the gravity field down, as now Duro does get a pulverize, but Faker is making his way in, and Ona just finding it. Ruler goes down yet again. The entire bottom lane has been removed, and Faker will just take a bit of a journey underneath the turret. Might have been a bridge a little too far, as Carrier looks for another cute little play. Needs a few extra links in that chain, though, if he wants to get that one. As Ona going in one more time. It's the most balanced Trundle has looked all week, as the hook this time is going to connect. It lands onto Chovy. Guma's going to grab that kill, and Carrier, I mean, I don't know how it worked, but it absolutely worked. He had some of the most crazy hooks ever.
It was a very different drop. It was a very different setup. This T1 comp, just it skills well. Like the 5v5s will remain good.
As a hook is just going to sail on by. That's where you're going to come on through there as well, as Chovy will be able to at least sidestep the cask. But Ona is looking to make his way in. Another hook is going to be fantastic here, as Chovy's already got that flash on cooldown. In comes the Moonlight Vigil, and down goes Gen.G. There's at least a couple of kills back here, as they do manage to trade with the help of the turret, but T1 is so far ahead, they don't really mind that Doran and Carrier go down. The damage is still here.
There's still a walking turret in the form of Guma. Ruler doesn't get to play the game.
He's an upgraded turret.
Yeah, because he also kills other turrets in a matter of seconds.
Well, red-white don't fight. Well, that is not what T1 are thinking. They've got a green gun now, so the extra range here for Gumayusi.
Are we like looking at like a deep flank
for this particular end of the year. As Ruler is just going to get engaged on, does have to flash, and there's another cast. This time, no avoiding that. And that is Faker grabbing a bunch of extra gold. But the way that T1 have played this, the way they moved Gumishi around the map and turned him into this slaughter machine has been just beautiful. He'll take the Lantern Ride to get himself out of there. We also just haven't seen that much success for Thresh.
He'll run. He'll make him work for it, but...
Yeah. Well... Alcove Gaming there, as he does, Doran just going to boot himself away to try and avoid that.
Not again, not again, not again.
I've seen this play before.
Oh, it's the fake out, and Faker then
the Faker out.
And it really comes down to that one dive in top.
Oh dear. Ruler has just said, cut the video, cut the video, cut the video, cut the video. Didn't need to watch it. It's a little bit worrying here, as at least Keen does have a Dominus. Faker is going to take a Lantern Ride to get out, scot-free from that one. And Chovy comes on over, but he comes on over a whole lot later than he needed to. And Arcane Storm is down underneath this turret. He does go golden, as that is a dead Gragas. Maybe, no. They are, in fact, too far ahead, ladies and gentlemen.
The wallets, Atlas!
Yeah, that was the piano-sized wallet right on the noggin of Chovy. And T1 will be able to push these super minions in for the first time in a deciding game of a series this season. Gen G are looking to go down. We'll see, there is a pillar of filth there just to delay it. Just going to deny this. Is Keen? Okay.
Atlas, this whole situation...
Yes?
It just reminds me of when you were like, "Wow, I'm fine," and then you were not fine. That's what I'm looking at right now!
It's the jet lag scenario, yes. Well, the Victor is just going to get taken down as T1 just catch 2 teleports that come in, delivering members of Gen G to their doom.
They're doing it, Atlas!
They are definitely doing it. They're just going to wander down. Baron is unnecessary as Ruler is going to be discovered by Ona once again. This time the snare comes in, but now he's just going to hunt him down to the ends of the earth, and that is maybe going to infinity in this game because T1 will end it and end Gen G's streak. 27 is all they will get as T1 in their home ground will be able to take down Gen G for the first time this season.